Hello everyone. It's been about 2 weeks since the last clip, so some things have gotten done and I'm going to show you that real quick. We do have a new toy for today. We're going to be digging some trench for the electrical, the septic, and the water line. There we go. Speaking of water line, we have built the shed for the well pump. Basically, we poured the concrete the other day and then just threw up some sheets, siliconed it. It's all good to go. So today's goal is what we're going to do is get all this plumbed up and run the line to the house. Basically, we have all the fittings that we need. We're doing 1 inch all the way in. All this is going to be 1 inch. 3 filters, all again 1 inch. This is actually a really nice filter system. You got gauges on it to let you know how much water's gone through it, and then those gauges will let you know I believe either the pressure that's going through it or how restrictive it is. And I haven't read the instructions yet, but it'll basically let you know. Once I know how to read that properly, it'll let me know if it's flowing good or if it filters need to be cleaned up. Anyway, so that's all that got done and painted. We still need to paint the trim. We're doing a black trim on the house, which we have over there, and it's painted. The back and side, this side right here is all painted and good to go. We still got to paint the other 2 sides of the house. I had the high school kids out here and we cleaned up a whole bunch, got all the insulation on the outside, and we got a lot of work done on the inside. I'm very happy. It's starting to actually get kind of put back together. We ripped up all the plastic flooring or whatever that was. We cleaned everything up, all the insulation's out. We have the wall installed. Also, we have our water manifold and our water lines installed. So me and Ella did this yesterday. Basically, that main line, that 1 inch, gonna come in right here. I forgot the water heater again, which is going right here. I'll have to grab that tomorrow. But basically, we'll have then a cold line going from here to the heater, then the heater going right back down to here. These 2 on both sides are not being used, but I did drill them just so they are underneath the house and good to go. Everything else is already hooked up and run except for the kitchen. We ran out of the blue pack, so I grabbed some more. But we have sink, we have our toilet, we have our shower, we have our fridge. We were supposed to do it here, but there's a beam that runs across the house, so we had to go right there. And then we have to do the sink over there. We also got the door installed. This was the old front door, and this one went a lot smoother than the other one. And then we also talked to an electrician. He is going to be starting on the 20th. That's about 8 days away. It's going to be about $10,000 to do all the electrical, but he's doing absolutely everything. I didn't want to touch any of it. He's also going to go through and remove all this old wiring, taking all of it down, removing the box from all the way out there to over here. So that'll be fun. So the idea is today to have all the plumbing done except for the hot water heater, because I forgot that, and have all the trenches dug for the electric. So at that point, once the electrician's done, we gotta start throwing up insulation. We might do the fiberglass insulation because, well, we already have it sitting out there. Or my dad said there's this like wool insulation we might use. I have to look into that. But anyway, before we start taking that machinery off and start playing with that, first thing we're gonna do is get all the lines hooked up in there. Everything's all hooked up. It's pretty simple. We just have a 2-inch bulkhead reduced down to a 1-inch threaded connection for PEX, 1-inch line going straight in. We have going to this pump. It's the Scalia 2. This thing's like the Rolls Royce of pumps. It's absolutely insane. It's got all these special features. It's really, really smart. So, and then the other thing I like about it, you can daisy chain them together. So say eventually once we build the addition on that side and that side, if we need more water pressure, we can put another one right there and just double our water pressure just like that. So that, I'm very excited to see how that works. Should be really good. But 1 inch coming all the way up to our filters and then 1 inch down. So what we're gonna do now is eventually it's gonna pop out right over there, and that's gonna go basically to where the door is, right about there. So we're gonna take that machine off, trench about 2 feet deep all the way down, and get that line buried. And then once that line's buried and good to go, we can trench for the electric and for the septic. Got it all marked out. It was going to come out and straight, but I was getting a little too close to the tree. Now that's the only tree on the property, and I really want to keep that. So luckily we do have that PEX, so it is kind of bendable. We're going to kind of cut over a little bit more, cut a little more of a wider arch, and kind of back in instead of a straight shot. That way we're trying to stay out of the drip line of the tree, because the last thing I need is to come through and rip up all the roots on this side. I still will hit some roots on this side, but not as major ones if I stay a little farther out. So we're gonna hop in that thing and dig a trench. Trench is all dug out. We got about a 2-foot depth going the entire way. I even kicked it out a little bit more. We did hit a few 2 or 3 big roots, but nothing too big, nothing to be concerned about hurting the health of the tree. That's probably the biggest one right there, maybe 2-inch diameter, but that's a good looking trench. So yeah, 2 foot all the way around, which for down here in Texas is more than deep enough. It only freezes a few times a year, and it's never for that long. So we're gonna have it come through. I don't have a shovel, so we're gonna have it kind of come through, pop a 90, go there, and figure out the rest of the way from that. So now I get to play the fun game of shove the 1-inch PEX through the hole, and it's wound up like that. So if you ever dealt with PEX and it's been wound up like this, you know it's a little annoying. But we got to get this all the way over there. We're now on the back side of the house. This is going to be where the septic's going to be. We're going to have our leash line do a 90 out this direction. Reason being is our electrical is going to be on this side, so we can't go out that way with our leash line. So electrical for the house coming straight in, do a 45 straight to the pole, and then another line from the pole going all the way down to the well house. And we have Ella cleaning up my mess that I made. She's gonna backfill all that and then start digging the electrical line, either that one or that one. I'm not sure which one she wants to start with. I'm running to the store to get like 10 more feet of PEX because I'm about 10 feet short. I don't know how. I measured 85, about 100, and now I'm like 3 feet short, so I'm gonna go buy 10 or 20 foot just in case. That's what we're gonna do while she gets that all backfilled and looking nice. I'm back with the pipe, and Ella's done a great job. She left it open over there and then left it open over there so I can still connect those two ends. And then she started digging the trench for the main electric line, and now she's gonna very delicately not hit the house. Ooh, or maybe. Kind of put her blade down a little bit more. She won't jiggle like that. Yep, that's a hole. Actually, a trench. That will be a hole. Perfect. Looks deep enough. So basically, she's just gonna do is dig it out, connect that, and then probably have her dig that one, and then we'll swap buckets and have her dig out the hole for the septic. All right, while she's doing that, I'm going to finish hooking up the PEX lines. Good morning, everyone. It is the next day. The camera died before we were able to film a ending shot. So, all this trench is dug. All this trench is dug. We still have to connect it. I got a little wonky with it, so we'll have to kind of go a little bit towards that way with it, and got a little overzealous on that end. This trench is all dug out. Ella is starting to dig out the septic. So that's where our 1,000-gallon septic tank's gonna go. We're gonna have a leash line that runs this way. Eventually we'll do aeration, but it'll be off to that direction. So that is the plan with that. She's gonna dig that 6 feet deep. That'll give us about a foot difference in height, and then we're also doing a foot wider on all the angles. That way we kind of place it exactly where we need it. While she is doing that, we brought the skid steer and the mulcher. I got to do some fine cleanup in the back. So let me show you what we're gonna do. The parking lot area for the wedding slash future shop, we already have the mulcher on the machine. We're gonna go ahead and just buzz down all this small stuff, and I'm gonna buzz down this as well. It's gonna make it look a lot smoother. Take that down, take that tree down. We'll probably leave that little grove of trees right there. The plan is I think we'll have the driveway come that way on the far side of the house, and then this side will be for the shop. And then also, since we have the road cleared going to the back barn eventually, we're gonna need to clear that out. So I'm going to buzz all the way the road going to the back of the barn, and then I'm gonna start buzzing down all this tall grass. So a lot of equipment work today. Kind of got tired working on the house, so work on the land a little bit. A lot of progress has been made. Ella's been very, very busy digging. We have a hole. It's a very good hole. It's just deep enough. It's about 5'5" deep. I believe the tank's only 5 foot, so that should be fine. But she said it's getting a little ghetto with this trench being here, so I'm gonna finish it off. She's going to continue to paint some spots on the house, some little touch-up spots. I got all the mulching on the roadway and the decent amount over there done. I'm gonna throw in some before and after photos of both of those, so you can kind of see what it looks like. She has taken one of my beautiful Carhartts and made a crop top. Made a crop top out of it because it was a little too hot. I think it's cool, but you know, to each their own. I work outside more than she does.
No, literally, I'm sweating. It's terrible. I don't know how he's doing it. He's like cold and clammy.
Yeah.
I don't know what's worse.
So she's gonna come through and paint up some of the little spots there, and then the plan is to get the trim on this side of the house, and then we really need to get the painting all the way done.
You're fantastic at it. What do you?
I know.
What are you talking about?
Whoa, that's badass.
Airplane?
Yeah, it's a C-17, I believe. It's a military jet. Zoom in.
Oh, does it have the little nose on it?
What do you mean?
Like some of them have like the little nose on the top of it.
That was cool. I love airplanes. Airplanes? Was it airplanes, trains?
And bridges?
And bridges. I love me a good bridge.
Is that it?
What?
Bridges?
I like bridges.
There was this TV show when I was growing up that was like superheroes, and like the evil scientist or like the scientist was in love with bridges.
I'm still watching the plane. I should become a pilot in a later life.
No.
No.
You'd kill yourself.
No, I wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
What? I don't know what that means. Paintbrush?
Where's the paint?
Wherever you left it.
I didn't move it. Y'all cleaned up?
Oh, the white paint?
Yeah.
White paint is right there. There.
Oh.
She's gonna get to painting. I'm gonna keep digging this hole, and I'm gonna get some more stuff done. I believe the hole is big enough. We need at the bottom 5 feet, 10.5 feet by 4.5 feet deep. I know deep we're fine because that's 5 feet there, so depth is fine. We'll actually have to backfill a little bit, which I'm fine with. We need 5 feet wide, so we're gonna pick the come on. We're gonna pick the two closest spots to see what we're working with here. And there we go. Right where my tape measure bends, that's 60 inches. So yeah, we got definitely enough width. I'll still probably come through and clean this edge up a little bit so we have a little room to play with it that way. Then we need 10.5 feet this way with just by eyeballing it. I'm pretty sure we got. Oh, all right, hold on, let me try it again. Let's be smart about this. You can definitely tell a tape measure is not my normal tool. There's guys that could do this without having to cheat like I'm doing. Yeah, we're at 12 feet right there. So we should be good to go. Let me check this side. I might just have to hop down in there. Alright, let's just hop down in there because this is working. Crawling out's going to be fun. Oh, Lord. Here we go. At the hole. Where were we? Closest points. Yeah, we're 10'5" right here. So if I knock out this little corner, clean this up, we'll be good to go. The dirt we have down here is very interesting. It's a lot better than the dirt we have by my parents' place, so I'm glad about that. We have a good 2.5 to 3 feet of this thick black clay, gumbo, whatever you want to call it. So stuff's gonna grow in here really nice. It's gonna be really easy to put in the fencing as well, because T-posts will drive through this really easily. And then we get to your caliche rock down here. By my parents' place, basically you have about 6 inches of this, then it goes straight to caliche. It's also very interesting, there's a layer between the clay and the actual caliche of this big rock, runs all the way through it. So basically what we're having to do is we're having to bust through that rock and then get down to this caliche. So the caliche digs through real easy, this digs through easy. It's that hunk of rock that's causing trouble, but we're gonna be good to go. We're just gonna clean this little area up and get ready to throw a septic in.
Oh. Good Lord. That's a big ass hole. Anyways, I look like a raccoon. I hope y'all don't judge me. I wore makeup in a week, so I look dead inside. Told you, but apparently this hole is supposed to be deeper. Oh wait, Dylan, why are you doing it with the big one?
It was on there.
Okay.
Equipment is loaded and the trench is dug. There's a little spot there A little spot there, a little bit had to be hand dug, but that's not that big a deal. We are now going to continue to paint the house. I should have paid the high school kids to do this. It's annoying, but it has to be done. So we're swapping out that brush because it's too saturated or not saturated enough. It won't pick up enough paint, and I can't get it in the lines like I was in the back. And if I can't do that, then it doesn't really work that well. So I'm gonna find the other paint brushes, well, sure, paint rollers. A little bit of a mess, but it worked pretty good. Where is it? Dude, I still have to buy that special manifold adapter. 9-inch. That's not big enough. We only have 9-inch, those are 18 inches. Oh, hold on. No, I bought bigger ones. Nice and fluffy.
You can buy even fluffier ones too.
Oh, even fluffier.
Get it goes down. Not hard. There. Ta-da!
My paintbrush. Careful, don't fall in the hole, please. All right, let's paint a house. I don't know if you could tell because it was in fast motion, but I broke it. So I've now been devoted to detail painting, my favorite type of painting. I need a brush. Where's a brush? So we also don't have too much paint left, so I'm just going to use whatever's left in here to kind of get little cracks there. Where's the brush?
It's in the buckets of water.
It's in the buckets. Ah. Here we go. Trusty. Ooh, they got my face. It's all over the camera too. That's just wonderful. Oh. Clean. All right. Now let's paint. Me and Ella have made an executive decision.
Hi.
We're paying someone to paint the house. I can do a lot of things. Painting's not one of them. I don't like it. She doesn't like it.
And the GoPro doesn't like it.
Yeah, the GoPro's covered in paint too. So I think I'll get those two high school boys out here on Sunday and make them paint the rest of it.
Yeah, I'd rather put up trim detail work. Yeah.
It's like paperwork. I can't do paperwork and I can't paint. I mean, look at that.
Well, I can do.
See?
That's when you fucking broke it. Where's the brush?
Hey, no swearing. This is a family channel.
You fucking broke it.
See, that's better. I don't know. I gotta find that paintbrush. Let me fix that and
No,
then.
it's fine.
No, it's not. That's fine there. Oh, God. We have paintbrushes.
Lift me up. I'll get it.
No, I'm not lifting you up. No.
I like how when it's gonna pan back to you, it's gonna be like more paint on your face. Alright, we decided I can.
You gotta scrape it off, make it look nice. It's called blending in. I was only good painting to that one wall. Okay, so that's all done. Trenches are done. Septic is dug. We are done for today. We are going to go home and get food.
We're gonna go try out a sushi.
All right,
place
we're going
in
to a
town.
sushi place in town.
Yeah.
The new town, our town,
in
Lampasas.
Should we tell them?
We live in Lampasas.
Yeah.
We actually live. No.
Let me tell you.
That's the closest big town. to us.
It's like an hour drive.
You know those? You might not know. Have you seen it's a 7-bar ranch?
No.
On Instagram and TikTok and social medias?
No.
Okay, they're very popular, and they're only like a half hour west of us, east of us. Thought that was interesting. You know the town just north of us? That's where they take their cattle and sell them.
Oh.
So I thought that was funny. Maybe we'll run into them one day. Like I said, everything's dug. Everything's good to go. My machine's staying there. It's a lot happening. But we're done. We need to come up with a catchphrase or something.
Yeah, I'd like to sign out.
Yeah. We'll figure that out later.
No, let's think about it.
We'll come back with it.
Don't put this. All right, remember, we're professionals. Y'all be safe. Good night.
We're trying out sign outs. That one may or may not be it.
Hey.
We'll see.
Hey.
Bye-bye.